Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to WatchWire News, your go-to source for all things smartwatch. I'm joined today by a skeptic who's been waiting for an Apple Watch that truly understands their needs. According to How to Geek, this person has been eyeing the Apple Watch since its release in 2015, but has yet to make the purchase. In fact, they're still searching for a reason to buy one. So, what keeps them from being convinced by the Apple Watch? Well, for starters, health and fitness features are at the core of the watch, but that's not exactly essential for everyone, especially those like our guest who don't engage in regular exercise. The watch's main feature may not resonate with their lifestyle. They're also worried about the constant barrage of notifications, which can be overwhelming. Another concern is the lack of practical effects from using a smartwatch. A cheap Fitbit they owned before showed that tracking sleep and fitness data didn't have any tangible benefits. It was more like obsessing over numbers. This has left them wondering if an Apple Watch would offer something similar. Our guest also appreciates the idea of a smart ring, which could provide similar features without being bulky or distracting. But for now, the Apple Watch remains just another screen to look at, with no compelling reason to buy it. In fact, they've heard rumors that demand for the Apple Watch has plummeted by 19% in 2024. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about all the new features? Sleep apnea detection and enhanced fitness tracking seem like great additions. However, for our guest, these features just don't justify the price tag. They also appreciate that a smart ring could provide similar benefits without being as intrusive. So, why hasn't this person been convinced by the Apple Watch? One reason is its bulkiness. As someone who hasn't worn a watch in decades, they find it off-puttingly large and not particularly attractive. This lack of appeal might be a deal-breaker for some potential buyers. Another issue is battery life. Our guest is disappointed that the Apple Watch doesn't offer better power management, especially when compared to rival devices like the OnePlus Watch 3. And let's be honest, who wants another gadget to charge and eventually dispose of? The final hurdle is lifespan. With an average user's phone being replaced every year or two, it's surprising that the Apple Watch doesn't have a similar cycle. Our guest worries about e-waste and the environmental impact of constantly replacing devices. Now, I want to acknowledge that not everyone will share our guest's concerns. Many people love their Apple Watches and find them incredibly useful. But for those who are on the fence or simply not convinced by the benefits, it's time for Apple to rethink its strategy. Perhaps a killer app is just what they need, something that truly understands their needs and provides practical effects. Maybe a more user-friendly interface or better battery life would seal the deal. Whatever it is, we hope Apple takes these concerns seriously and considers our guest's plea. That's all for today on WatchWire News. We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on the Apple Watch in the comments below, and remember to keep it respectful.